Hello, my name is Chris Parks, and I'm going to do a quick presentation on bureaucratic leadership. What is bureaucratic leadership? A bureaucratic leader uses a system of rules for managing and decision making. Whether these rules are established by the leader himself or by the corporation or organization they work for, they always expect their groups under them to follow the rules with zero variance. This leadership style, when they assign tasks to groups, there are clear lines of authority, responsibility, and accountability. There's never a point where a group under this leadership style would not know who is over them, who's their manager, who's responsible for what, and what that group is actually responsible for, and who's accountable for each task within that. This leadership style are generally very hard workers. They're very task focused, they're very detail oriented, they're micromanagers. They know exactly what's going on at all times, and they like to be in control of what's going on within the set defined rules of the organization, the corporation, or the manager himself. Here are some of the pros and cons of the bureaucratic leadership style. The pros include this leadership style is very efficient. Everyone under you, in the groups under you, they know exactly what you expect. Very predictable. This leadership style is very predictable. You know exactly what your boss is expecting at all times. Standardization. If you work under this leadership style and there are several businesses or several different shops, if you've worked at one, you know exactly what they expect at the other. So it's scalable. Clearly established rules and guidelines. The big thing on this leadership style is that there are rules and guidelines that everyone's expected to adhere to, and there's no variance from it. So you know exactly at all times what you should be doing, how to handle your job, how to handle different situations, how to react in certain situations, and so on. Some of the cons include lack of flexibility. They expect you to be between the right and left margin at all times. There's no gray area. You come in, you do your job, and you leave. The loss of control. Since there's no flexibility, there's no creative control of your position. You come in every day, you do what is expected of you, and you leave with zero variance. Very strict. This leadership style is usually very strict. You can't go outside of the rules. You can't break them. Your set duties are always established. You know exactly what you need to be doing at all times. And the boss will come to you with the rules and say, you messed up. And they can hold you accountable at a moment's notice for breaking those rules. And it's very impersonal. The boss can't work with you. He has his guidelines and you have yours, and you have to follow them